The corruption of the gaming industry has gone unnoticed. This has been plaguing the gaming industry for 5 to 10 years now, and now it has gotten completely out of hand through the mistreatment of their workers, through the greed of their CEOs, and through the censorship of their own workers and their own customers. The mistreatment of the workers. Their work weeks have gone from 40 to 50-hour weeks to 70 to 100-hour weeks. A quote from Holy Gone with a writer as Colin Campbell. I was working at least 12-hour work days, 7-day weeks, and I have to stay until 3 or 4 in the morning. These companies have no regard for the mental health of their workers. Another quote from Colin Campbell. When they announced it, I cried because I was just so tired and exhausted. I feel like they just didn't care anymore. The Me Too movement was able to push back against this mistreatment against women and some of the CEOs. They've been wrongly accused. Greed is usually placed with CEOs and management of the gaming industry. Here's a quote from Daily Vox by Ming Ha. Game developers are expected to sleep at work and remove any distractions like bathroom breaks and food. After working for weeks of the horrible work hours, and once the game has been released, many of these developers are laid off with no severance packages. These are been purposely done by the management so they don't get paid the bonuses and so they can pocket the extra money. One of the most egregious is EA's CEO, who tried to pass a payment plan that will give you millions of dollars of bonuses. But in the same year, he has laid off 600 workers. He is also responsible for the microtransactions in his games to become so egregious that the federal government of other countries had to get involved to shut him down. The censorship of the player base and the people. These have been some of the worst I have seen so far. The Hong Kong protests have been some of the craziest things that I've seen on TV. Blizzard has decided to side with China for this. Blizzard banned Hearthstone Grandmaster player Blitz Chung during an interview when he said the following phrase: "Liberate Hong Kong, the revolution of our people." After he said that, the stream was immediately cut off, and he was banned for an entire year, and he has lost all earnings from that championship. A quote from Ron Wayne. Blizzard showed itself to willingly humiliate itself to please the Chinese Communist Party. No American company should censor calls of freedom to make a quick buck. PlayStation has also joined in with its censorship with Hong Kong. Here's a quick excerpt from it. The new terms and services instruct PlayStation users not to oppose the basic principles espoused by the Chinese Constitution. Other terms include not to violate the PRC, People's Republic of China, policies on religion, social stability, or the sovereignty and unification of China, among other things. That was aimed directly at Hong Kong so they can be forced into the Chinese government, and without them able to spread the word about this. China has been the lead of many of the censorship issues, mainly with influence with the Hong Kong ban and with PlayStation. It's also managed to force its censorship into many Western companies just so they can get their games, movies, and any form of media into China. The corruption, neglect, and the censorship of this industry has to change. We need to fix this now.